everyone, in today's video we are going to use a single set of materials to test out on 4 different surfaces. Well, things have been a little quiet on the channel recently as I've just been on an invigorating holiday to Corfu with my husband to celebrate our 25th anniversary. I've come back with a long list of video ideas, and you know what would be great if you could drop me a comment below if there's anything in particular you would like to learn regarding gold leaf. Let's have a quick run through of the materials. So I've got a piece of glass and a lovely wooden panel, which is lovely and smooth, although the edges aren't very nice. I've got my trusted Polyvine metal leaf size and my new favourite varnishing product, which is a flawless lacquer. A canvas, just quite a basic cheap canvas. It's quite heavily textured. And then I'm going to be using some gold leaf, Barnabas BlattGold, one of my favourites. It's just a standard imitation gold leaf, and some brushes for brushing away the excess gold leaf. A pair of tweezers or a little knife I use to prise up each sheet of gold leaf. And the paper that I'm going to be using is special acrylic paper, which has a really nice weight and texture to it. So if you've watched my channel before, you know that I always recommend the same product, which is a metal leaf size by Polyvine. There are actually quite a few different brands out there, but this is just one that I use a lot and I find it very reliable. I've often been asked, can you use different types of glue like PVA or Mod Podge? And the answer is unfortunately no. You really do need the specialist size, because the quality of it is that it's a glue that stays sticky forever. So you need to apply it to your surface and then you let it go tacky, and then it's ready for the gold leaf. So I'm using a nice flat brush and I'm just brushing it onto my piece of glass. I'm slightly worried about whether the brush strokes are going to show up through the gold, but what I'm going to do is to soften them all and fade them all out as much as I can. So now onto the canvas, and I can be a little bit more haphazard with my brush strokes on the canvas because of the texture. It's not quite as crucial that I get really smooth strokes, but at the same time, you know, don't let your size go all lumpy and bumpy. Get a nice even coverage over the whole surface, and if you are doing a canvas, make sure to go around all the edges and get in the corners, and you can use a smaller brush for that. So I have this really lovely circular wooden panel. The front of the panel is real wood, but I realized that the sides are actually made of MDF. So what's going to be interesting is to see how the size goes onto the MDF. I think it might absorb too much. Even with this wooden surface, it's really sucking up quite a lot of size. So what you could have done is you could have primed or painted the panel before putting the size on, but I just wanted to demonstrate for you, showing you directly onto wood. So as I mentioned, I'm using specialist acrylic paper, which is quite heavy. It's got a weight of 300 grams, and it's also non-absorbent. So actually, as I was doing this demonstration, I realized that this paper is absolutely ideal for applying gold leaf. I have applied gold leaf before onto watercolor paper, mixed media paper, and obviously they're a lot more absorbent. So the difference being in that I would apply the gold leaf a lot quicker, but because this paper is non-absorbent, I was able to leave a while. So this ramble is basically to say I think I need to do a video demonstrating using gold leaf on different types of paper. Anyway, let's crack on. Each surface is waiting to go tacky. Listen to the sounds. I'm so intrigued to apply the gold leaf to glass because, as I mentioned, it's my first time doing that, and it's going to be such a beautiful smooth surface to work on. And the reason I wanted to do this video is because people do ask me, you know, do I need a different type of glue for different surfaces? And I wanted to prove to you that no, you don't. But there are differences in terms of maybe the time that you want to wait before applying the gold leaf, and we're going to, you know, demonstrate and see the difference in the application and how it brushes away, and then at the end we can have a comparison of the different finishes. But in terms of the size, the adhesive, what's really important to understand is that this is a type of glue that stays sticky forever. So when you glue your surface, on the bottle it will say leave for at least 15 minutes. Well, you could leave it for days and it would still be sticky. I tend to leave it a lot longer than 15 minutes. So I would say that I probably glued this glass about an hour ago, and it's working perfectly. And as you can see, as I apply the sheets of gold leaf, I overlap each one because then you want to try and minimize the seam so you've got no gapping between the sheets. And I use a soft brush to brush away the excess gold leaf, and I do use my cotton glove quite a lot these days, and especially to brush along the seams to try and get them to blend nicely. What a gorgeously glowing result we're getting here. And I've actually developed this new technique where I take off one of my cotton gloves and I just roll it into a little ball, and I use it to polish the surface. And especially on glass, this is working like a dream. So let's move on to the canvas next. So remember to do your finger test. Tap the surface. If you're not getting too much residue on your fingers, it's probably ready to go. But I would recommend on a canvas leaving it at least half an hour before applying. So again, this is probably about just over an hour. But what I do sometimes is I will apply the size to my canvas and I will leave it in the studio overnight, and then I will come and apply the gold leaf the next day, which sounds crazy, but honestly it works like a dream. But you probably don't want to leave it too long because obviously it's a sticky surface and it can start to attract dust and things, but it's really quite an ingenious type of glue. It's quite magical. So because we are now working on a canvas which does have a grain and it's a slightly rough textured surface, we will be getting a slightly different result from the glass. But again, we're doing the same technique where we're almost creating like a tiling pattern, and we're overlapping, going around the edges. You can tear away those big chunks and you can use them to patch up any areas that don't have gold leaf. So now let's cover this lovely little wooden disc, and what you can do is you can let your gold leaf sheet overhang the edge, and then you're just going to tap it down all around the edges. So I'm going to use exactly the same technique, and for this one I'll be able to tear away lots of different pieces, to stick pieces around the edge and down the sides of the disc. Because this is such a nice smooth wooden disc, we're not going to see much of the grain of the wood. So actually that might be an interesting video another time, to use a rougher piece of wood. But when it comes to the edges of this panel, as I mentioned, they are MDF, and what's happened is, because it's an absorbent surface, the size has just completely sucked it all up, and it doesn't really have much adhesion. So you'll see what happens when I try to apply the leaf and brush it away on that edge surface. So lastly, we come to our piece of paper, and it's going to be very straightforward to just apply the squares of gold leaf sheets, just as we have done before, overlapping each one, and oh, nice, smooth. It's going to be nice and easy, this one. I'm noticing on the paper that I'm able to really disguise the seams between the gold leaf, which is interesting. This particular paper has worked absolutely beautifully, so it would be a dream now to paint something on this and maybe get it framed, and could be absolutely beautiful. So, as you may or may not know, Imitation Gold Leaf needs to be protected with a sealant because it can tarnish over time. And I like to use a gloss varnish because I find that the gloss version doesn't affect the look of the gold leaf. So I either use a brush-on varnish or a spray. So for this example, I'm going to show you the spray because it's really quick and easy. And now that it's summer, I feel a lot more confident using it because I can have all the doors and windows open. It's a highly toxic and very powerful smelling product, but it is so quick and easy, and it just needs a nice even spray over the whole surface. If you've got edges, make sure you go around the edges because that is where most of the tarnishing can occur. And I'm using a brand called Polar. But I'm going to put some links in the description with all of some ideas for you to check out wherever you are. So let's just have a quick review of the 4 items that we've finished. We have our little wooden panel, which I absolutely love, but the edges did not work. But I have ways that I could fix that. I could maybe put a primer or something and then add some more layers of gold leaf around the edge. But the wooden gold leaf surface is perfect to paint on and will look perfect. I really love the gold leaf on glass. That's been a revelation. And something I realized, so this is our gold leaf surface here. And then if I turn it around, you can see we could actually do our painting on the glass side rather than the gold side. So maybe I'll do an experiment with that. Canvases, which I've been doing for many years and always work so well. Oh, they still smell quite bad from the varnish, I have to say. I've had all the doors open, but takes a good sort of 24 hours to really settle and be fully cured. And then the paper, which was a dream. Look at that gorgeous golden surface ready for your artwork. So again, don't forget this was the acrylic paper, so quite a sturdy paper with not very much absorbency. So I hope this has proved to you that you can buy your one size, your one gold leaf, and your one spray or varnish, and that will help you with all of your surfaces and projects. Next up, I've got a video using these same products but showing you how to apply gold leaf to 3D surfaces. So that's coming in the next few days. See you there. Bye.